You know, we've been talking to some people, and it's been very interesting in regard to the fires in California, right? These LA fires. What we're being told is a lot of these fires are very suspicious because they're basically starting in random places, in multiple random places, and more fires are starting. Now, funny enough, there's a lot of commentary that we've been seeing where they're trying to blame this on um, climate change. And, while climate change seems to be a great scapegoat for a lot of things, I think it's probably not at this point. I mean, you got to understand it's winter. I mean, even though it's not maybe, snow winter in California, it's still not, the middle of summer. And being not the middle of summer and it's not like a dry season, like it doesn't make sense that, climate change burned down this whole, area here in California. So that's a very kind of weird take on it. Now, I've been hearing reports of, fires in different establishment bathrooms or, uh, waste baskets and parks and, alleyways and stuff like that. People are starting to start fires. Now, is this true or not? I'm not too sure. Uh, I'm not on the ground there, right? But, talking about stuff like that. Now, I remember there was an incident back in, and I can't remember the year, so I won't even bother guessing. But there was a huge fire a few years back in I think it was Alberta, Canada, and or was it BC? I think it was BC, and they blamed it on climate change. But what they turned out seeing was that it was arson, right? We've been seeing a lot of churches go up in flames, and why you want to blame climate change on you know burning down churches and neighborhoods and stuff like that. It's usually not the case. It's usually arson. And so it's very interesting to hear that this may be a case of, people setting fires that are basically eco-terrorists. What they're trying to do is push a climate agenda. And by doing that, you want people to follow it. And to make people follow it, you need to make them see a threat. And when there's not really a threat, like, from climate change, sometimes to that degree, listen, we know climate's important to everybody. However, if it's going to burn down your concrete neighborhood, I don't think so. Um, if a fire starts in a garbage bin, I don't think that was climate change. So it's kind of tricky. I like to know more information. If you guys, do you see people? Have you seen people? Have you spoken to people setting fires? Do you have witnesses? If you guys have any information, let us know. Let the authorities know. Let the news know. Let's get this out there. Let the proper news, not the media's that's going to cover it up. Let the real people know. And then let's see what we could do about this, right? Do some investigation. Because sometimes things seem too convenient to just happen on their own, right? Think about it.